Good morning and welcome to TipRanks News Bites. I'm Ari Gutman, and our top stories for today, Thursday, June 30th. Two major economic reports will be in focus today following Fed Chairman Jerome Powell's remarks yesterday at a European Central Banking Forum. Companies across the United States begin to cut jobs. And finally, could stimulus really be back on the table? For at least one state thus far, millions may be set to receive yet another round of state-funded stimulus. Well, it's official. All three major indexes are now on track to end the month of June with losses, therefore closing out the entire first half of 2022 as one of the worst in decades. Investors, however, continue to listen closely for hints and more direction from Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, who spoke just yesterday at a European Central Banking Forum. He doubled down on previous remarks that the Federal Reserve remains strongly committed to reducing inflation, stating that there is a clock running here. The risk is that because of the multiplicity of shocks, you start to actually transition into a higher inflationary regime, and our goal is to prevent that from happening. As for today, all eyes will be on economic data from weekly jobless claims expected to come in around 230,000 first-time filers, and the Personal Consumption Expenditures, which is the Fed's preferred inflationary assessment index. Now, as the Federal Reserve begins to pump the brakes on the economy, more American executives are reacting and they're moving forward with job cuts. JP Morgan began laying off hundreds of employees from their home lending department. Tesla's continuing to dwindle their workforce by roughly 10%. Crypto.com and Coinbase reducing their staff by 5% and 20% respectively. Netflix announcing another round of jobless cuts, this time eliminating 300 positions. And pharmaceutical giant Novartis is the latest company to join the domino effect, looking to cut 8,000 jobs. And finally, millions of Californians may receive yet another round of state-funded stimulus checks as Governor Newsom looks to provide more relief to those struggling to fill their gas tanks and put food on the table. Now, this move could very well spark other states to follow suit as Maine, New Jersey, and New Mexico all begin making strides to provide relief to their residents as well. Tip Rankers, that's our news for today. Be sure to stay connected and stay up to speed with TipRanks TV, all the shows you just cannot afford to miss. If you haven't already taken advantage of TipRanks Premium, it is the perfect time to do so now during our market sale of 30% off, which ends tonight. Now, until next time, thank you for tuning in.